Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with thepigsite.com, and today we're here with Dr. Paul Thomas. He's a veterinarian with AMVC Management Services. So thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, happy to be here.
Very good. And can you talk a little bit about the role diagnostics can play in a producer's total management program?
Sure. So diagnostics can play really a very critical role, a very important role for the producer when it comes to managing disease on their farm. So it's really important that a producer works with a veterinarian regularly so that when there is a disease challenge, they can rapidly identify what the disease challenge is so that they can respond appropriately. So for a producer, what they're really going to see on the farm is, a clinical sign, whether it's a coughing pig or an animal that's breathing heavily or just really looks like they don't really feel well. But there's a number of different disease challenges that could cause those same clinical signs. So working with a veterinarian that can collect the correct samples, send those samples in, choose the right tests to perform, and get a quick result to know exactly what the producer is dealing with can make a big difference so that they can choose the correct treatment. Because the way you treat a viral disease challenge is going to be very different from the way you treat a bacterial disease challenge. So it can really save the producer a lot of money if they can attack the disease challenge correctly the first time and as soon as possible.
Very good. So that first step is work with your veterinarian.
Really, yeah. Have a veterinary client-patient relationship. So basically having a working relationship with a veterinarian who's familiar with your animals.
Very good. And then once you've taken a look or you've got the data back, that continues on with the veterinarian then, correct? I mean, once you've got your data sample back, then you're starting, then you really go to work, it sounds like.
Yeah, so the client will work with the veterinarian. The veterinarian will choose what they think the most likely diseases are. They'll collect the samples, select the tests, and then work with a diagnostic lab. And then those results will come back to the veterinarian. And then the veterinarian can have a discussion with the producer about what the most likely disease challenge is and what the best way to go forward is as far as treating those animals and tackling that disease challenge.
Yeah, and looking for the future of how do you deal with it in the future.
So a lot of diseases we'll see over and over again, and if we know we have an ongoing challenge, we can put some management practices in place so that perhaps the producer doesn't even have to deal with that disease in the future.
Very good. Thanks so much for your time today, Paul.
Thank you.
This is Sarah Mikesell with thepigsite.com.